Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in and check out your boy. Oh, I got something nice for you today. Let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. Hell, there's a message in the story for life. I got a good one for you today. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. I appreciate you. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life, and that's what it is. Through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to Mayat, be true. Right thinkers, you got the phrase, or the Christians use the phrase, we walk by faith, not by sight. I walk a little different path. Okay? No disrespect. I walk by third eye sight, not by faith. Okay? When you got third eye vision, inner vision, you don't need faith. You got proof. And let me state the difference between what we call third eye vision and sometimes faith. This is what faith looks like. And this is another one of my books from my man Anthony Browder. This is when I read the Know Thyself, it comes from this book. Okay. He started out back about 30 years ago, back in the 90s. And he had a team. See those three guys right there? Okay. Heavy hitters. You got John G. Jackson to the left. You got John Henry Clark, to the left. John G. Jackson's in the middle. And you got my dude, Dr. Ben Yusuf Ben Yakinen. Okay, but this is what faith looks like. That looks familiar? What's wrong with that picture? See that? Okay, I'm doing a lesson on that. I'm about to get into the book to break some stuff down because he has some views that I learned a long time ago. And that's when becoming conscious wasn't fashionable, okay? But that's the picture that they had. This is the picture that I want my young people to have. You see who's in the reflection? If you listen to them, we came over on slave ships. All of us just slaves, ex-slaves. No, and only hero we got is that white guy. That's why he took Jesus and made him white. So you can have that faith image. That's what your faith is. Moving on, just want to make a quick point. So when you have that third eye vision, you won't need their faith. Okay, you got your own proof. The lessons coming out from this book right here. Now about the civilization. Talking about some information for us, by us, by us. That's it. So I want to get that out the way, and that's where we're going to Nile Valley. Okay, so right thinkers, let's talk about why I walk by the third eye sight, not faith. Break it down for you. Hope you understand it. Personally, and I'm enjoying because I'm seeing a lot of teachers of consciousness trying to wake up our people to self, aka God. in a whole bunch of different ways. A lot of them coming out of the comedic concept. I see a lot of that. I love that. Why? Because that's what I got it from. I just put my little spin on it. It's the same thing. So I know just what they're talking about. I follow the concepts. I understand them. We do the same thing. So much respect. Now, your third eye. You keep hearing everybody talking about the third eye, the third eye. The sixth chakra, the Ajna chakra, the pineal gland. Yeah. I've been teaching this philosophy for the last 10 years. Knowing right thing of philosophy is getting you to open your third eye, unbeknownst to you. And if I give you the tools to do that with, it'll happen. I don't get you there. You get yourself there by what? By putting in the work. I'm giving you the information to do. And when you do that, it will happen. Why? That's how it happened to me. Nobody warned me. Nobody prepared me. That's why I'm trying to make sure I make that transition for you. Why? Because if you're done right, it will happen automatically. Okay? So I'm just giving you the information to help you do that. Your third eye, aka the pineal gland, we know it as God's transmitter. When you meditate, when you go into deep sleep, that's time for you and God to come one. Remember the Spider-Man, the symbiosis, the symbiote, whatever, it grab the black thing. Once the little dot gets on you, it just consumes you. That's the concept of the pineal gland. Once you open it, it just takes you to a whole nother place. That's the concept. And it's the transmitter. And everybody's trying to teach you now how to activate it. Activate your pineal gland 30 seconds. All that nonsense. But it's a process that you can make happen. That's what everybody understands now. I've been doing that for years, so that's what I teach. But I put it in a symbolically hide it. Why? Because if you know what you're going for, the stairs are winding for a reason. If you just saw your future right in front of you, you got to be on your guard. You got to always be conscious, always be aware, and you're always moving what? Upward. The Kundalini process goes this way. Okay? Once it starts, it just starts to rise. And once it hits a certain spot, ding, 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 ding. That's the part that you will experience. That's what I want all my right thinkers to do. And watch this. Everybody claims to be able to activate the pineal gland. Spiritual awakening, resurrection, spiritual enlightenment, nihas, Christ consciousness, etc. I can keep going. Everybody got a word for spiritual enlightenment or the third eye opening, whatever you want to call it. Okay? No matter the name you call it. The fact of the matter is that you reach it for yourself and it will automatically do what it do. Okay? That's the power that's within all of us. All you have to do is activate it, right? Now, because I have reached it, I have done it, all I want to do is teach it. Why? Because you got to experience that. Okay? It's the best feeling in the world. I'll tell you, having a physical orgasm is with the body. The mental orgasm is when your heart and mind become one. That marriage, that honeymoon, that secretion, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay? Mental orgasm, spiritual orgasm, when the spirit and the matter meets, come one, yin and yang become one. That's the concept. And when you reach that through what? Daily practice of right thinking philosophy, aka Shita Netta, Smata We, and you implement it and you practice it and you get good at it, the magic will happen inside you. Trust me. Your third eye vision, which is inner vision, these two eyes see out. That third eye, it sees in. So it sees what? All. You become conscious of yourself. Sorry about that, I get excited. Because that's where the truth is. It lies inside you. And your third eye vision, inner vision, gives you true insight into your life. Never mind what somebody doing or ain't doing. Hot man could care less. How you doing? Okay, how your mama doing? That was the brother, the old lady. How your mama doing? All that country crap. But it's all about you. Once you get you together, master yourself, and you can help others. That's what I'm helping. Why? I did my part. I got mine. I'm trying to do I do what I do for you, so you can do it too. That's why. And inner vision, that third eye vision, is seeing what? Your true self, aka God, the self, the higher self, aka that's why you need to know thyself. The hidden witness is in the heart. That's who passes judgment on Judgment Day. Who better to judge you than you? All right? But spiritual vision, that's not running around, jumping around, hopping the Holy Ghost. No, spiritual vision is seeing the eternal you, reaching that level of bliss when you know you and God are one and your life is in capable hands. Why? Because now you're going to do the things you need to do to get the things you want for you, which is what? Blessings. Is done through righteous, virtuous living. When? Daily. That's how. And what's this? Your third eye vision. And I always tell you, I've been telling you this for the last 40, 50 years now. I see what you ain't looking at. That's when I was out on the street. I could see your character. I could see your ways. Okay? I had already mastered that concept of discernment. I was using the phrase, wasn't really, it sounded good, and I thought on it. But when I realized my inner vision, oh, now I know what it means. I see you. I see the inner you. I see the real you. And you ain't even looking at it. Why? Because you ain't open. Your eyes ain't open. This third eye can't see inside until you open it up. These two eyes can't see inside. They can only see out. That's why it follows the illusion. You can get tricked by that. Okay? Moving on. That's why third eye vision, inner vision, is better than faith. Watch. When you can see yourself, a lot of us don't want to even do that. No. They want to see everybody else's flaws and character mishaps. Don't want to look at themselves. Mike told you, start with the man in the mirror. If you really know who you was, where you come from, what you should be doing, you should be proud of who you are. Like my man right here. Okay? This is the best thing. I gotta put this somewhere. I gotta put it up. But yeah, I love that. Because that's the concept we should have our young black people with. Not this nonsense of, well, we were slaves. Well, the master. Then going to get back to that society. But when your inner vision is open, your third eye is open, you see the world a whole lot different. When you can see yourself without a mirror, there you go. I don't need a mirror to see me. You really don't need no light to see through you. You got inner vision. You don't need the light. You don't need a mirror. That's inner vision, okay? And that's self-vision. You see yourself. Know thyself. But you got to see thyself to know thyself. And with inner vision, what happens? You obtain self-mastery. Because in order to do that, you have to become a master of oneself, okay? Because you see you. And you is the one who check and put yourself where you need to be. A better you starts with you realizing you got some things to work on within yourself. Constructive criticism is trying to tell somebody what they need. Nobody accepts constructive criticism in the right manner. They're going to take it as an insult and it ain't going to go well. So stop constructively criticizing people. Start with yourself. You got criticized, start with you. I'm sure it's enough error in you that you find something, to correct within yourself until you learn what? Master or know thyself. That's the work that you have to put in. That's effort. No other way. Like Christ said, the only way is through him. And he put the effort in, and so you. If your third eye is open, a.k.a. you have what you call nihas, that's our word also, okay? That means you walk by third eyesight. And you do what's right. It ain't just one. They go together. Knowing it is one thing. Doing it is making it happen. That's manifestation. And that's what God does. He manifests. If you can conceive it, you can achieve it. Manifest it for yourself. You are your own genie. Did you know that? Nonetheless, I ain't going there. Why don't you? Yeah. You grant your own wishes, okay? A lot more than 3 if you know what you're doing. Now, when the Christians wear the cross, okay, no, third eye. You see this? I wear the third eye. It's my symbol, my calling card, okay? But what do it mean? It means I know thyself. I'm conscious of who I am. That's what it means. And if you want to be a right thinker, you should at least be conscious of yourself and be proud to claim to be a right thinker. That's what a right thinker means. Knowing thyself. And if you ain't got there, you're practicing. So your goal is to, know thyself. Okay? No mystery, no secret, no whole bunch of no. Just put the onus on you, put the effort in. I'm here every day to do that for you. All you least you can do is come in and get the lesson and put the effort to make yourself better. That's all I got for you. Moving on. Where you at? Where we at? Okay, yeah. Third eye vision is also symbolic. It's a symbolic concept. It means something to those who feel about that. It means I have myself in check. And I check myself when daily. Hold yourself accountable. That's all you got to do. That's all you have to do. Having faith, is what? Doing what you supposed to do and what happened. And let God do what he do. If your faith is strong, your work that's good, you good to go. But when your third eye is open, you walk a little different. Why? You don't have to worry about that. You comfortable. You good. When you walk by faith, watch this, AKA third eye vision, you're living spiritually disciplined. That means you are holding yourself to walk that walk. Okay, you don't need faith for that. Okay, faith is knowing if you do that, you're going to get in return the blessing. That's the faith. Okay, no matter what you do, the effort have to be done. You can call it what you want. No effort, no response. Prayer without works, nothing happens. Same concept started with us anyway. Moving on. I see the clock. Let me go. I got 2 more lessons for you. They call it visualization. Pray for something and see it in your mind as if you already have it. Imagination, same thing. Visualization, imagination, call it what you want. But if you can visualize it in your mind, you're supposed to be able to make it happen through manifestation and practice and employing the things you need to do to make it happen. That's get up and go to work, make the money, get what you want, earn it. That's it. Like James Brown said, I don't want nobody to give me nothing. Open up the door. That means give me an opportunity. Why? I can get it myself. Okay? We want everybody to give us something. In life, trust me on that one. I heard a Christian minister tell you, visualize it, visualize what you're praying for as if you already have it. I agree. I get the concept. I ain't arguing that point. Again, when something makes sense, I'm not going to argue. It ain't got to be my philosophy, but if it makes sense, I can understand it. Okay, I ain't got to practice it, profess it, but at least I understand it. My philosophy is very understandable. You ain't got to do nothing but understand it. When it don't make sense, then we can have a conversation. Okay? I'll break it down and explain it to you if you don't. But that's the whole point. You ain't got to like it. You ain't got to agree with it. But it makes sense. Moving on. If it makes sense, that means it can make dollars. Again, it's not... Whoa. Okay. Think as if you already have it. And that's called visualization. I get that. I call it third eye vision. If you can conceive it, you should be able to achieve it. And I just saw another guy doing a lesson. It's anything you think of can happen. If you can think of it, it's a possibility. Good concept. Again, I don't know everything, but when I hit concepts and views that I don't know, I give it a good, makes sense. Again, that's all. Again, it's not what you call it. It's you doing it, manifesting it. That's what makes it work. You can have a philosophy, you can have a belief system, you can have whatever you want. But if you ain't putting it to use, what's the purpose? Again, having knowledge and not using it, there's no power in that at all. Okay? The power is using the knowledge that you got to show. That's what it's all about. Conceiving it is all mental. It's all up here. Doing it is the physical part. You are a 2-part person, mental and physical, okay? Spirit and matter. And the one, the fall of man, he becomes physical. We got to live in this 3rd dimensional space, time and space. So that's the part. And you got the 6 senses, or some say 5, I say 6, to do that with the body, okay? Smell it, See it, hear it, touch it, taste it. And all those works off of thinking, right thinking, makes it happen. Watch this. Now, walking with third eye vision does what? It keeps your focus on what? Just doing the right thing. I ain't trying to commit crime. I ain't trying to break the law. I ain't trying to do nothing other than what's right. And that makes me the bad guy. I'll just tell you the truth about life, break it down, hope you understand it, give life lessons. That's all I got for you. Okay, moving on. Last one, wrapping up. I'm right on time. Okay, let's go. Take it in. When you live right, again, that's all you have to do. That's your inner vision, and it sees your righteous deeds. That's how you get blessed. They call it the witness. Who? God. He sees your heart. He knows the intent in the deed. Once the intent is laid out in the thought, and then once it manifested by the action, you will be rewarded. Why? Because it was good work. If that same philosophy applies to good work, it's the same for bad. Okay? Except you won't get blessed with the bad work. Oh, you get a visit. Who's there? Karma. Remember her? Okay. Don't forget it. Watch this. Your heart knows your true intention. Well, I'm good at this, I hope. That's why you can be rewarded. Why? Hell, the road to hell is paved with what? Good intentions that never what? Made it to the deeds. So they fell short. That's why. And your heart sees what? Your true intention and most of all, your action. It records it. It keeps track. That's Tahuti. That's your mindset. He keeps track. He's the scribe of all scribes. Why? He's in your mind. He's God's mind. He's also yours. I serve my higher self, God. I ain't no damn fanatic running around. Oh Lord, praise the Lord. Yeah, pray all that now. No, that ain't serving. That ain't serving your higher self. That's selfish grandizement when you want to draw attention to yourself. I don't talk in tongues. I don't touch and heal people, all that nonsense, do none of those things. But I still serve God. I don't use a Bible, a Torah, or a Quran. Okay? You figure it out. Now, I serve my higher self and I follow what? My heart conscious. Why? Because I know now that this and this is one. So I know who I am and I'm led by the desires of the heart, not of the flesh. Hope that makes sense to you. You tell people ain't about yeah, I ain't got time for that. But yeah, I'm led by this. Okay, that's where God dwells. Okay, let your conscience be your God. Not this conscience. This conscience, spelled CONSCIENCE. It's been proven. Moving on. As the great Braden. Your heart, a.k.a. the inner witness. Ooh, Lord, that's God. All seeing, again, all knowing. Why? All intentions it knows. And it's considered what? The hidden one. We call him Amun. At the end of prayer, y'all give praise to him. Whole bunch of stories I hear from my man tomorrow. He's the evil one, no. And he lets you know at the end of prayer. It don't mean so more to be. It don't mean that. It means the hidden one. You're talking to the hidden one. You're giving him his props. He's hidden. You're verbalizing him. That sustains and keeps him going. That's the concept. Again, words of power. Hecker. If you are enlightened, meaning you know yourself. That's what enlightenment means. You're conscious. You got Christ consciousness. You reach household, anointment, whatever. But you have reached that level. That means your third eye is open because your spiritual consciousness is now working as one with your heart conscious. Your mind and heart is one. I gave a lesson, heart, mind, coherence. That's the goal for all right thinkers, to your heart and mind become one. That's when you know who you are. I know, and I want you to understand, if you live right, your inner vision sees what? All your good deeds. Just as well as what? Your bad ones. So if you try to impress your higher self, that means you're spiritually disciplined. You're only going to do what's right. Why? Knowing that you're being watched. Some of us act different. Even the molecules act different when they're watched. Did you know that? Another modern concept. But the molecules act different. When nobody watching, they don't do nothing. When somebody watches, they do their thing. So they bear watching. And when you are doing whatever you're doing, you should remember you're being watched. And if you hung out with your boy, you're also being watched. That's a lesson. I want to end on that note. Right thinkers, may y'all literally be 100 bites today. So I never know that my right thinkers have passed away. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Oh, I'll be back. I got more.